What's the matter now? You've got some mosquito bites on your neck. Mosquito bites? That's strange. There shouldn't be any mosquitoes in winter. And I didn't notice any itching. Maybe it was just a bug then. I don't think any bug could survive in this weather, she recalls the moments. Never mind that. It was probably a bug, right? That's what I thought. I'll put on some band-aids for you. It's a good thing he's so young and naive. At least the band-aids will save me from even more embarrassment. He placed a thumb on the neck, then he put a bandage on it. Why have you been ignoring me? Ignoring you? I saved your number, remember? But you haven't responded to my texts. What was I supposed to say? The scrapes and bruises on my face. They were really bothering me yesterday, you know. I'm glad you listened to me and used ointment then. Haha. It's just a bit sad. When you get left unread. It's supposed to be really cold today. Make sure to dress warm. Don't work too hard. Get your beauty sleep. The idea of casual texting was so unfamiliar to me that I didn't even know what to say, or that he was waiting for a response. At the same time, it's just a bit sad when you get left unread. I thought I might be able to put a name to the emotion I'd felt. As I sent text after text, knowing the person on the other end didn't care to read them. It was something like, sadness. I'm sorry. It's just that. I'm new to this whole texting thing. I didn't know what to say. I told you it'd be boring to be friends with an old lady like me. My relationship with Tiha was more of a coincidence than anything else. Something I had decided to pursue on a whim, simply because I knew Manhwa was sick and tired of my non-existent social life. You don't have to apologize. I was the one who initiated the texting first. I was just whining. Like the brat I am. It's not your job to take responsibility for attention you never wanted. All I want is for you to stop apologizing so much. And to stop doing things you dislike just to make someone else happy. So, don't worry about what other people think. Find a path that you want to walk. I'll see you at your next shift, Heisu. Actually, I wanted to ask. I would like to buy a rose. Just one. It's 10,000 won, right? Oh, just take it. You work way too hard for me. I couldn't take a single penny from you. Thank you. But I'd like to pay for it. I'm buying this rose as a present for myself. She takes off her shoe. What Tiha said prompted me to contemplate what I truly wanted for myself. It was like trying to make out a shape through thick fog. The only thing I knew was that I wanted to buy a flower. For myself, no one else. How pretty! I didn't realize just one rose could make a place seem so lively. Should I send a picture? That might be overdoing it a bit. Oh, I'll just do it. Yeah. I'm just going to go back home and change into something more comfortable. This suit is killing me. Then we can go on a nice date. You want to see where I live? Maybe next time. For today, though, let's just relax at your place later. I'll see you in a bit, okay? Aren't you supposed to be at work or something? I'm leaving for work in a bit. Did you just get off? No. I'm still on the clock, doing overtime today. I figured I'd change into something more comfortable. Where do you put all the underwear you wash? Want me to get them for you? It's fine. I can find them. What's up with the flower? I thought it might be nice to have one in here. I only got one. Swear, in that moment, something snapped inside me. Manhwa. She was still cheap. Unromantic. And boring, forget it. He sees her text and smiles, Tiha. Oh, it is you. What the heck are you doing here? You don't live around here, right? Are you meeting someone? Oh, come on. You really think he'd be meeting someone in a neighborhood like this? He's probably just passing by. Actually, I heard Dong Uk grabbed dinner with Tiha in this neighborhood recently. Wait, seriously? Anyway, this is such a nice coincidence. I've missed you so much. A coincidence. That's debatable. My net of coincidence is woven from hundreds of threads spun with my own hands, each one placed with the greatest care. For a single coincidence that would finally bring me close to you. Soon I'll get to read the ending to your story with him. A coincidence? Yeah. Or maybe we were destined to run into each other. Hee hee. Personally, I don't believe in coincidences. But I knew from the very beginning that it would end with the final page. Stained by your tears. Hi, Minchiol. What are you thinking for dinner? He opened the car door and grabbed her. She said, wait, standing and thinking, was that glass? Are you okay, Heisu? I am fine. I'll just clean this up. There was no point in wondering who the lipstick mark belonged to. After all, Heisu didn't wear any makeup, but she tried to convince herself there was nothing to worry about, that maybe there had been some kind of accident or mistake at work. It could have been a coworker bumping into Minchio because she was carrying something large, for example. So she told herself that everything was fine. There was nothing to worry about, there couldn't be. I hate it when you overreact, Heisu. A sharp throb in her chest drowned out her tears, before they could even threaten to come forth. That asshole cheated on you? I knew this would happen. I'm telling you, I always had a bad feeling about that man. Huh? What do you mean you lost him because you couldn't give him a kid? By that logic, every child-free couple should be cheating on each other. Also, don't even think about blaming yourself. Snatch. He could be the infertile one, for all you know. Don't waste your time on crying. Go get those divorce papers. Drowning myself in work usually helps me forget my troubles, but not today. The painful memories I've been trying to bury have been haunting me all day long. In the past, whenever I felt like giving up, I'd push through with the hope that things would be better for us someday. But now, I think I've lost sight of where we are. He stops the bike. She is doing work. Every single time I manage to lift your mood, he finds a way to bring it crashing down again. How did he hurt you this time? What can I do to help you forget the wounds he left you with? Is he going to buy something? Or is he just going to keep staring? What a tall man. He almost reminds me of someone. She looks at the mobile screen. Can I call you Nuna? She closes her eyes. Really, now you're just asking for a scolding. What's with the helmet? I was working. Are you a delivery driver? Something like that. Be careful then. Motorcycles can be very dangerous. Does this mean you're worried about me? What makes you think that? Humph. You shouldn't mess with a grown-up. Go stand in the timeout corner. Okay. She looks to him. Is he actually? I was just kidding. What a strange kid. Why is he smiling? Doesn't he know what timeout means? What are you doing here anyway? I was hungry. You still haven't had dinner? No, what kind of boss lets a kid starve while working? Listen, I really don't think you should work in that kind of environment. I know, but I have to. This job is very important to me. Oh, right, he said his family's not very well off, didn't he? Still, you'd think his boss would notice how tall he is. At his age, proper nutrition is so important. Come out of the corner and pick out what you want for dinner. Maybe something like instant noodles or a ready-made lunch. I eat a lot, you know. Pick two, then. Are you sure? Like really sure? Of course. I definitely can't afford this. But he probably needs it more than I do. Thank you, but it's okay. I make enough money to feed myself. Instead of dinner, can you get me your favorite thing from this aisle? He reaches his hand to take something. She looks to his hand. What's that on your wrist? He looks at him, then he shows them. Does she think the tattoo makes me look like a delinquent? You don't like it. I can get it removed. She grabs his arm. Why do you have those scars? She looked to his face for a moment. I was tempted to, yourself. Bad that you couldn't. I can hear her voice quivering, though she's trying to feign composure, and there are even tears brimming in her eyes. put on a pitiful mask, if it would let me get any more of her sadness and sympathy. It was a dark desire to take advantage of her kindness, and finally see those eyes overflow with tears. She grabs his hand. It was just an accident. An accident, but I liked her a bit too much to be so cruel. Yes, it wasn't anything like that. Go, don't worry. This one looks pretty good. He almost had me fooled, but I can still think he was lying. I won't say anything for now, since the scars look old and faded. Here, take this one. Why? It costs 301 more. Just listen to the adult when they're buying you food, okay? Just go for the most expensive one. Sure. He is sitting in front of her and looking toward her and smiling. It was strange. Although Tia had swept into the convenience store like a tornado, I actually enjoyed having him there. Maybe it was because he pulled me out of the gloomy mood I'd been in because of Minchio. But at the time, I just saw him as a strange young man, covered in scars and wounds, who acted in puzzling ways, with the oddest tastes, and in even come true. What does this look like to you? A tattoo? Sir? I would say it's some kind of Buddhist proverb. A tattoo, right? How did she manage to look past these dark letters etched into my skin and spot the faded scars before anything else? It's almost incredible, the way she always pushes me to the edge, as if I'm not already there. I wanted to be patient, pretend I was a grown-up, and wait until that unhappy marriage of hers finally came to an end. But I don't think I can anymore. The root of all suffering is attachment. And with each breath I take, I realize that my suffering has begun to take root. It's inevitable and irreversible. The attachment has already consumed me, and only suffering will remain. Wait, he's the customer who, suddenly he looks to the girl. Oh no, he runs fast from there. How strange. I wonder what that was about. She takes off her pants. He's already asleep? Work must be busy. He's usually still awake around this time. It makes sense he's tired. Work's been keeping him late so often these days. I should also get some rest. For what felt like an eternity, I sat and wondered if I should pick up the phone. I felt something hot surge in my throat. In that moment, all I wanted was to ask that young, beautiful coworker of his why she was calling him at such a late hour, and if they were really just acquaintances. So many unanswered questions, but I never managed to gather the courage to seek the answer, afraid that it would shatter me. The ringtone ended while I was trapped in my indecisiveness, and I tried to comfort myself by thinking it had only been a work-related call, but even then, the missed call continued to weigh on my heart. Look, Jesus, see? Doesn't she look gorgeous? She's my cousin, she just had her wedding pictures taken. You have no idea how excited I was. I've never had a family member or friend get married before. I hope I'll get to wear a dress like this one day. So pretty. Wait, I forgot, you're married too. How were the wedding preparations? I heard it can be so hectic, getting the photos, dress, and makeup all sorted out. Where'd you go for your honeymoon? What did your dress look like? Honestly, I'm sure you looked great no matter what you wore. I bet it was the best day of your husband's life. Your certificate has been submitted. That's it? Yes. You're all set. Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, that was easy. I thought it'd be really complicated. Yeah, I had no idea it would be so simple. Should we go somewhere nice to eat to, celebrate? And no, it's okay. We spent a lot of money on the new apartment, so we need to tighten our belts for a while. Come on, Jesus, we're supposed to be having a moment. I really want some K-barbecue. Can we eat out? Please? Please eat? Sure. We can go get K-barbecue. Even if it takes a few years, let's have our wedding as soon as we're more stable. You can wear a pretty dress, and we can get you a big diamond ring. For our honeymoon, let's go to Hawaii, yeah. I'm sure there's a reason everyone's out there. Let's do it. Once we're in Hawaii, I'll take you to Cloud 9 too. Hey, you look like a tomato. A wedding, Hawaii, a diamond ring, a pretty dress, none of it ever happened. The years passed, and now we're legally divorced. But Minchyo, I don't need any of that. What matters most to me is our love. I just missed that shining, radiant moment, one that was even prettier than a diamond ring, and I hope you do too. Can I pick you up from work later? I'm scared of walking alone at night. I heard it's going to snow tonight. Are you busy? I thought I had finally taken a step closer, but she's not even reading my text anymore. He's still the only one she cares about, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Maybe I should have let that scum hit me a few more times. Allow me to light that for you, sir. I appreciate the effort, but show the next thing of it. Seriously? A lollipop? My apologies. It's always been my dream to light my boss's cigarette like they do in those old mafia movies. Go ahead then. You want me to light the lollipop? Yeah. I thought it was your dream. Thank you, but it's all right. I think you just shattered that dream. It's my first time seeing you around here. Yes, sir. I've been newly assigned. You know how to dismember a body? Yes, sir. I mean, sir, you might have to put those skills to use soon. Actually, I wasn't informed that would be a part of my job description. I'm not exactly experienced in that area either, but if you make sure I don't get arrested and pay me well, I'll definitely try my best. Relax. It was a joke. Was it actually? He didn't sound like he was joking. Did you see that look on his face? Or do we actually kill people? Sigh. We don't, right? Right? Who knows? Oh, come on. Please just tell me he was kidding. This is really stressing me out. Also, the resemblance is honestly uncanny. It's almost scary how much he looks like the chairman. I can't believe he cheated on me, that asshole. I should have known the moment he suddenly started buying new clothes and fancy boxers. He was only dressing nice so he could go on dates with the other bitch. All of a sudden, he started going to work on the weekends after rotting away on the couch for so long, and it was because of a freaking work wife? Arg. I hate him. I wish I could kick him in the nuts. Don't cry because of some loser like him. Here, take another shot. This is why they say you should never lose yourself over a man. Though I was at work, my mind was elsewhere. Even aside from all the late nights at work, and the missed calls and texts, my gut knew that something had changed about him, something I couldn't quite put a finger on. I couldn't help but entertain the possibility of Minchyo having an affair with another woman. What am I going to do, then? The anxiety swelled until it became a throbbing pain in my chest, and I couldn't even breathe anymore. Hey Sue. What's wrong? Yes, sir. I'm so sorry, but could I clock out a bit early today? Tremble. I'm not feeling very well. Are you sure you don't need to go to the hospital? You're white as a sheet. I'll be all right. Well, make sure to get some rest then. Don't worry about work. Your health is the utmost priority. Go on. Thank you so much. She is running on the road. So, don't worry about what other people think. Tia's low, gentle words drifted to the surface of my mind, urging me to run all the way to Minchyo's workplace, completely unannounced. It was very unlike me, someone so timid and hesitant that I couldn't even manage to buy something nice for myself. Is this the way to his office? I've never been in here before. He told me he's working late today, so he must be in here, right? Hey, can I help you? Are you from another company? Unauthorized individuals aren't allowed in here, you know. She is a looker. I'm looking for someone who works here. I just need to check if he's here, then I'll be gone. Who are you looking for exactly? He's an employee here. Come on, just give me a name. Minchyo Kong. Oh, I know Minchyo. How do you know him, though? I am his family. Family? Interesting, you two look nothing alike. Actually, I don't think. Minchyo is working late tonight. Oh, well. I'll make an exception just this time, since you're his family. Minchyo! Is Minchyo in here? Someone's here to see him. Who is that? Huh? That's the woman from before. Someone wants to see me. There you are. This lady right here really needs to speak to you. I don't know anyone who would need to. She said she's your family? Yes, that's right. I need to step outside for a moment, if you don't mind. Sure, go for it. He grabbed her hand and said, Let's go. Wait, Minchio, you're hurting my arm. What the hell is this? Is there a reason you came all the way to my workplace just to make a scene? This is fing embarrassing. What were you even thinking? Stop stuttering and say something. See, could you stop yelling, please? You're scaring me. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I scaring you? It's not you. This just reminds me of what happened when, seriously? We're still talking about this? Get over it already. I wasn't trying to be difficult, really. For as long as I could remember, the sound of someone yelling made me freeze, my body trembling, my heart racing. It was an instinct shaped by the countless small misfortunes that formed my life. Answer me, Heisu. Why the hell are you here? I need to say something, but it's like my lips are glued together. So, don't worry about what other people think. I found a lipstick mark on your shirt. What? I know it's not mine. I never wear makeup. I want to know how that got there, and who put it there. Basically, this is all because you thought I was cheating on you? Heisu, you're delusional. Delusional. Why would you say that? I mean, aren't you? Normal people don't lose their S over a time. I don't even remember how it happened. Someone probably just bumped into me. Honestly, I'm getting sick and tired of this. If that's all you had to say, I'm going back inside. Don't ever show up at my workplace again. What the hell? I'm sorry. I wonder what was up with her. Yeah, she should have been watching where she was going. My shoulder. Are you wearing armor or something? Hey, watch where you're going. 100 steps away, 20, and now just 10. I thought maybe you'd look back at me by now, but I don't think you would, even if I were only 3 steps behind you. After all, your attention is reserved for someone else. I might as well be invisible to you. You probably think I'm a good kid, but I was just putting on an act. I tried to hide my feelings toward you, but deep down, I was hoping you'd notice. I'm orbiting around you like a moon circling a lonely planet, quietly waiting to be reprimanded for these forbidden emotions. Are you busy? It's the first snow of the year. Are you watching it too? Your poor, battered heart doesn't know the first snow, the turning of the seasons, or the passing of your youth, because it's too busy chasing someone who doesn't even care. It's supposed to turn into rain soon. Make sure to go right back home when you get off work. She sits and weeps. He comes near to her. How much longer will I have to stay away from you, pretending I'm just a good kid? A lot of kids from tough homes tend to lose their way, but not you. You are a good kid. Even though you showed up with those bruises once, I know life can be tough, but as long as you keep going, things will get better eventually. No, Heisu. I'm not a good kid. I'm just a fool for thinking I'd only have to wait a little longer for your suffering to end. But today is the last day I stand by and watch you cry. Why are your eyes so puffy? Oh, I had instant noodles last night. Wow, it must have been really salty. 10 minutes until opening. I'm going to get some air, Wajong. I'll be right back. Sure. Don't take too long. Minchio never came back home last night. I was hoping we could make up, but maybe it'll take some time. Our marriage anniversary is in just a few days. Maybe I can take off work for a few hours so we can go out for dinner. That way, I can apologize. I'll have to move my schedule around a bit. Is someone slacking off? Then he places a coffee cup on her ear. Huh? Who says I'm slacking off? The store's not even open yet. I believe you. Here, I got you coffee. Drink while it's still warm. Thanks. So you're okay with this now? What do you mean? I thought you'd scold me for dropping by without letting you know. Oh, so you're not completely oblivious. I was getting worried. Should I go to the timeout corner again? No, it's fine. Scolding you takes too much energy. By the way, are you into these things? Glance. What do you mean? You know, some people enjoy being scolded and yelled at. That was a serious question. Don't laugh. Ah ha 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 ha, hey. Stop laughing. I must say, I don't particularly enjoy it, but then again, I'll be okay with anything, as long as it's you doing it. I'll just keep coming by unannounced then, if you want. But you can't come this Wednesday. Why not? It's my wedding anniversary. Wedding anniversary. Really? I'm going to be spending the day with my husband. I know you two are divorced. You do know that I'm married, right? I guess I never mentioned it. For a moment, I imagined how she would react if I pointed out her lie. Yes. It was pretty obvious, for the most part. For the most part? Yeah. You see, if I were your husband, I'd hate knowing that my wife was texting someone else, getting picked up by someone else, walking under someone else's umbrella, or drinking coffee they bought you. I tell you that I don't want anyone else doing those things for you. Are you sure he's your husband? You might not realize this at your age, but grown-ups do those things with their coworkers and friends, you know, become acquaintances. Anyway, so don't come by on Wednesday. Hey Sue, so naive, kind, and foolish. Here you are desperately trying to push me away, oblivious to the fact that your husband is sleeping with a younger woman. I won't text you that day. Then, actually, I just won't pick you up from work this week. Huh, well, that's not what I was. Have fun with your husband. I hope you eat some good food and do something nice. See you next time. He is lying on the bed and using a cell phone. She closes her shirt button. No. Seriously. He's super hot, and he could totally pass for a 25-year-old. You know, that's what they all say when they're dating an older guy. You don't understand. He can go 3 rounds in a row. Gosh, the way he picks me up and flips me over. Most men in their 30s can't do that, right? It's amazing. Ugh, didn't need to know that. Too much information. But Ari, if he's really so perfect, isn't it kind of weird that he's still single at 33? Hey, Minchio. Yeah? Can we go to your place for once, instead of cycling between my apartment and motels? Not this again. Why is she so obsessed with this, anyway? I think your place is nice enough. A spacious new apartment, conveniently located next to the station, a big shopping district, and in a safe neighborhood, definitely not the kind of place a rookie employee could afford. The first time I saw that interior, so well designed it barely needed any decor, I couldn't help but wonder if dating someone like Ari was the way up in life. But then, I thought about Heisu, who'd probably just stay there in that dirty semi-basement unit, even if I tossed her aside, just waiting for me to return. The woman who loved me, even if she didn't show it. Actually, does she even know how to love? She's about as affectionate as a log, never complains, and never does anything cute. Absolutely no reaction no matter what I do. It's so dang annoying. I want to know how that mark got there. And who put it there? What? Why are you laughing? Don't worry about it. Although yelled at, he did feel a strange satisfaction seeing that dry, emotionless facade crumble. Hey, are you even listening to me? Then he kisses her. What makes an affair so addictive is that twisted thrill of knowing it's forbidden, and that you could be caught at any time. I am poor, Ari. He asked why I'm living with the relative you saw, because I can't afford anything else. The place is disgusting. You'll hate it. That doesn't matter to me. I have no parents, no college diploma. I have nothing. I figured she'd lose feelings as soon as I told her I'm an uneducated orphan. That is okay. Your education and family don't matter. I don't care about any of that. You really want to see my place? Gee, good morning. You're up early. Yeah. I need to get to work earlier today. Oh, I see. Minchio, are you going to be busy today? Who knows? I'll find out once I get to work. I'm taking a shower. Oh, okay. I already took off work for tonight. I'll just ask again later in the day. She is making a strip. Now she is sweeping. Have a good rest of your shift. Bye-bye, Heisu. I hope Minchio responded. I asked him to text me earlier. She texts Minchio, working late today. You too, right? He replies, yeah. I'll be working late too. Good luck at work. I shouldn't have expected him to remember. It's not like it's anything special. If I don't expect anything, I can't be let down, you know that already. Maybe I can still ask the owner to put me back on the evening shift. I didn't think you'd let me come over so soon, because you always looked so reluctant whenever I asked you about it. I can't wait to see your place. Well, someone sounds excited. Of course I am. Going over to your place makes this feel more serious, you know? It's more like a mature relationship, not like the ones from back when I was way younger, and it's even better because it's with you. It'll be cold. The place practically has no heating. That's fine, I'll just cuddle with you. I love how warm your hands are, sure. Cuddle, hug, hold hands, you can do whatever you want. Hee hee, okay. If she's so eager to walk straight into this cold, miserable life of poverty. I'm sure Heisa was fine with doing it for the past 10 years. He calls to Jai. I need a new outfit. Yes, as soon as possible. I am in a bit of a rush. Come on in. Like I said, it's just a dingy old place. Try not to look too hard. It's no 5-star hotel. Wow. This place is so tidy. My MOM once told me that no matter how much you clean, it's hard to make an old apartment look nice, but you've managed to keep it really neat. That must have taken a lot of effort, right? I guess I have Heisa to thank for that. Well, I got some bonus points out of it. I'm not complaining. Look, you're already shivering. It's a bit warmer in the room. Come on, let's just go to your place next time, okay? You'll catch a cold in here before you know it. I'll be okay, as long as we cuddle. This suffocating love, dangling from a noose woven from poverty and misfortune. He wears a shirt. Welcome in, oh my gosh. Super tall and handsome. I'm definitely telling the group chat as soon as he leaves. But why so many hand warmers? Is he prepping for a mountain rescue or something? Just these, please. Sure, that's got to be, like, at least 50. What could he possibly need all this for? Planning on a nice little winter hike? Oh, not exactly. Don't worry, I'll be putting them to good use. She is smoking. Excuse me, yes. Sorry to bother you, but could you get Heisa for me? Hey, Heisa. Yeah? What the? Your face is so red. Are you feeling okay? I'm fine, thanks. It's just a mild fever. Probably caught a cold. Anyway, were you calling for me? Oh, yeah? Someone's here to see you. To see me? Yeah. Maybe it's Minchio. It was a foolish hope, but one I clung to all the same. Go talk to him. We're not too busy yet. Who knew? Maybe he had only pretended to forget our anniversary so that he could show up at my workplace, planning some sort of surprise. The excitement and anticipation made me rush over to the door. Minchio, there's nobody here. Was she just messing with me? Heisa asked, why are you acting like this? Imagine what people would think if they saw y'all. Stop messing around and playing jokes. I'm going to get mad. Okay, are you sick? Let me see you. I'm sorry. I don't want to bother y'all, but my goodness, he's burning up. I felt really sick. Where, I mean, how does it hurt? Can you try to describe it? I'm not sure. I think I have a fever. What are you doing here then? You should be resting at home, taking some medication, and I can't go home. Why not? My heart throbbed at the sight of his dark, silent eyes. If his family was just as broken as he made it sound, of course he couldn't just go home and rest. Perhaps he'd gotten those bruises because of something that happened at home, too. Wait here for a minute. Don't worry, I'm coming back. I just need to ask the owner if I can leave early. Oh. I'll be waiting right here then, Heisa said. Come on. They both walk on the street. I'll give him some meds and have him lie down for a couple of hours. Minchio won't be back until late, so it should be fine. I won't have him stay the night or anything. It's a dirty old place, but at least it's a quiet place for him to rest. But now that I think about it, he might have to curl up a bit to fit in that tiny room. I hope it doesn't make him feel worse. Humph, what are you smiling about? You should be worrying about getting better. It's just nice seeing you again, that's all. What's so nice about seeing an old lady like me? You know. You don't have to stay away. You can keep coming to see me. It's nice seeing you between my shifts, having some kind of company. I mean, that young, innocent smile of yours never fails to tug at something inside me. Here we are. Well, I guess you've been here before, on that one rainy day. I'm just warning you, it's a bit old, cold, and cramped, but it should be better than going back home. You can take some meds and lie down for a bit. How strange. Those lights shouldn't be on. Minchiol, that tickle, seriously? You want to go? You're such an animal, Minchiol. Love isn't the only victim of infidelity. It bleeds through and taints everything, like trust, memories, and the many years spent together. Hey, that tickles. Don't run. Stay and listen to the sound of your love dying. Tia's voice is still deep and slow, but colder than ever before. It forced me to face the truth. That was a long time ago, much longer than I allowed myself to believe. My relationship and marriage with Minchiol had already ended. I had been living in a past that was much brighter and shinier than the jaded reality I now inhabited. Let me go. Heisu, I said, let go of me. Interesting. I thought she'd run away from it. I don't really want to go home. Come on, you have work tomorrow morning. Humph. You can't just ask me to stay the night? At least walk me back home then. Minchiol, she shouted. Oh. Looks like your relatives back home. Heisu? I thought you were working late. At this point, she's basically a stranger to me. A stranger? She grabs his hair. Get back here! Oh. What the F asterisk asterisk asterisk? Let go of me. No. Don't tell me what to do. How could you say that? After all those years, how could you? Oh, come on. You know what? Fine. Yeah, I slept with her a few times. I was sick and tired of living like a rat. And it helped that she was young and cute, unlike someone. Happy now? What, are you going to break up with me now? I know you can never leave me. Heisu, where the hell did she go? Arg. She felt too awful and then recalled old memories. I love you, wifey. Let go, get lost. Come on, don't be that way. Let's talk it out like adults. You don't want the people at work gossiping about us, do you? I'm sorry I didn't tell you I was divorced. I thought it'd be a deal breaker, but I was serious about you. I swear. Oh yeah? Is that why you're still living with your ex-wife? That's only because she's basically a stalker. Don't you remember how she barged into our office that one time? Maybe I should just kill him now. He sucked the light and joy out of your youth, and now he drags you around by an invisible leash. No, that would be far too easy. His downfall will creep up on him like a dark shadow, until he's drowning in it, unable to even struggle. Heisu, you have no idea how much I've been looking forward to this moment, for you to finally come face to face with the disgusting secret you've been avoiding. I couldn't wait for you to finally toss him aside like garbage, the end of your relationship. It's exactly what I've been waiting for. But now that I'm listening to you fall apart, my heart aches like I'm the one who's been betrayed. There's no running away from the sound of your terrible wailing. Just tell me, what is it you desire? Let me make it happen. You can have anything you want, no matter the cost. Whatever you want to do, wherever you want to go, I will be with you. If you want him dead, I will do it. But you don't. Even now, you don't want to despise the man who stabbed you in the back and left you broken. Your heart is in tiny little pieces, and yet it never even crosses your mind to ask me for help. I'm completely powerless, chasing after you, while you keep running after someone who won't even look back. My very first love. You have me bound and helpless, like a dog on a leash. Such an inexplicable, cruel emotion. Don't cry. You'll end up with puffy eyes and a sore throat. You still have work tomorrow, remember? I can't have you getting sick. She is sleeping. He sets her hair and thinks. I will erase every single trace, bit by bit, until there's nothing left. After all, there is no wound that can't be healed, as long as your heart is still beating. Well, it could have been worse. What do you mean? Just a fever-reducing shot and some rest, and she'll be as good as new, right? A fever is nothing to scoff at. That's terrible, but at least it's not some kind of serious disease. If something that minor left her bedridden, her condition must have been deteriorating for a while. Most people would have taken a break every now and then. Does it seem strange to you? If I'm being honest, yes. Personally, no amount of money could make me live like that. She's basically working herself into the ground. Sir, are you thinking about dismembering me? Please let me know if you are. That way, I can prepare myself. Come on, let's get going. If you don't mind me asking, where? At least let me sleep before you kill me. Sir, it's 5 a.m. To the flower shop, obviously. Wait, is he actually? Exactly what he was worried about. Go home and rest if you want. This isn't exactly a two-person job. I'm not that shameless of a human being, sir. I'll be waiting outside until you're finished. You've got grit. I like that. Of course I do. How else would I survive as your underling? Welcome in. Wait, I mean. I'm sorry, sir, but we're not open yet, huh? Rose guy. I'm not here to buy any flowers this time. Sorry? I'm picking up Hace's shift. Oh. I thought it was weird that she was late. Is she feeling okay? But why are you the one who's… What the heck is going on here? Since when did those two get so close? We should probably send him away. I can pick up the morning shift for today. No. We could really use his face, I mean, his skills. This isn't exactly the kind of work you can do without training. I guess that's true, but still, how about this then? Let's have him stand outside and advertise. I think I have a mascot suit in the back. A mascot suit? No way. Why would you hide that beautiful face? That's basically a crime against all of humanity. I don't think I've seen you so passionate about something, Wajong. Excuse me. Hello? Are you two done talking? Yeah. Good news, you can work for us today. Here's what we need you to do. Would you like some flowers? Yes, take my money. I'll buy all the flowers they have. Hello, mister. Hello? Are you looking for some flowers? Is everything here for sale? Anything catch your eye? Mommy, I want him. I'm so sorry. That's just what she does when she likes something. It's not some kind of insult. What? He said everything's for sale. Yenna, we've talked about this. People are not for sale. It's all right. I don't mind. Sorry, but I'm not available anymore. Why? Did someone already buy you? Yeah. I belong to a very nice lady. Humph. That's fine. I have one at my kindergarten too, and Jihan said I have to marry him now, since I bought him. Be nice to Jihan, okay? I will. Why do you think I called for you? I'm not sure, sir. Relax. It's nothing to be worried about. You may occasionally see my son doing things that are difficult to comprehend. I want you to report to me every time this happens. Is that clear? Yes, sir. What the hell am I supposed to report if he's always going around and doing something bizarre? This is driving me nuts. Mincheol, come back, please. Suddenly, she opens her eyes. I don't remember coming to a hospital. Wait, what time is it? Hello? Hello? Heisu, I'm so sorry for missing my shift without giving any notice. It's just that I had a personal emergency yesterday. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault you got sick. Besides, you got an amazing worker to cover for you. Where'd you dig up a gem like him? Someone's covering for me? Who, hello? Welcome in. Sorry, Heisu, but I need to help a customer. The store is absolutely packed right now. Take care of yourself, alright? Bye. Then she cuts the call. I was hoping she'd sleep a little longer and maybe get some much needed rest. Is that her? Yeah, she's awake. I should go and see her. Do you have any experience working at a K-barbecue? If I said no, would you let me wait outside? Ha! Never mind. I forgot I'm talking to someone who voluntarily became a flower shop mascot. You're probably the only one who'd make someone with a 100,001 hourly rate cover a shift that barely pays a tenth of that. I appreciate it. Just make sure to pay me for the overtime. Of course. Well, he's definitely obsessed with her. Is it just curiosity, or something that'll fade in a few days? Maybe there's no use trying to understand him. She is wearing a shirt and covering her hair. Let's see if your fever's gone down. Tia, your forehead still feels warm. Maybe you should stay a bit longer till I'll be free. Besides, it's not like being in the hospital is some miracle cure for a cold. Are you going back home then? Yeah. What about him? Oh, is he still your husband? I don't know. What Minchul meant to me, and how am I supposed to pick up these pieces by myself? For some reason, I can't bring myself to believe it's over. To me, our love was supposed to be something eternal and timeless, one that would persevere through any misfortune. He was a single ray of hope in a life that was full of darkness and misery. I know that our relationship is over. Minchul, you left us in tiny little pieces on the dirty floor, and I know there's no putting them back together. But even after seeing you with another woman, the first thing I did was wonder when you'd come back, not if, and how long I should stay angry before finally giving in and forgiving you. Now, what a stupid, foolish, spineless thing to think. But I don't know what else to do. You're probably thinking that I'm being illogical and pathetic. No, I don't think you're pathetic. Love isn't something you can turn off like a switch. You're a strange kid, you know that? Yeah, and you always tell me exactly what I want to hear, precisely when I needed to hear it. We're two weirdos, you and me. Excuse me? Your hair is sticking out right here. It looks like a third ear. That's what happens when I do my hair without a mirror. Heh. Ouija's calling. A girl, aren't you going to pick up? No, it's nothing important. Nothing important? I don't know about that. Most of the calls I get are from loan sharks, yelling, threatening, demanding money. But not long ago, I saw an incoming call just like that one, a ringtone going on and on, not for any particular reason, but just because they wanted to hear someone's voice. The only reason someone would wait for so long, blindly hoping the other person will pick up, it's either because there's something urgent, or because their feelings run that deep. Oops, I didn't mean to hang up. Anyway, I've been meaning to say you should have picked up. She probably has a crush on you. What makes you say that? That was a girl, right? Yeah. Well, men and women are never just acquaintances. Just like how Minchio was lying to me, saying the woman was just a co-worker. What about us, then? Creak. What? You're a woman, and I'm a man. We talk every day, and I even pick you up from work. Don't be silly now. You're just a kid. So she looked a lot younger than him, too. Look. I'm not the kind of person you should have a crush on. Even Minchio got sick of me and left. That's funny, because I've got a crush on you. Tia, it's not polite to mess with a grown-up. I'm serious. He is close to her. He tries to kiss her. Suddenly she stands up. Your voice, it's too deep, and rubbing tickles. Is she going to pretend that never happened? Wonders how long that'll last. Hold on, did you pay the hospital bill? Had some money saved up? You really didn't have to do that. I could have just stayed home and rested, but still, I'll make sure to pay you back. I guess I'll have to stop by every day to collect my debt then. Hey, I would never stiff you. Haha. I know. Wait, I still have my shift at the Oink Grill. Don't worry, there's already someone covering for you. Huh? Yeah, just a friend of mine. You're so good at changing that grill. Keep flexing those forearms. I mean, flipping the meat. Of course. Phew, How many servings did they eat? This'll be a pain to clean up. Ah ha 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 ha. So I said to him, Sir, please be considerate of the other customers. Ha ha, sure. Man, what the hell am I even doing here? What's the matter? You look super constipated. Tia is ignoring your calls again. Come on, he's probably talking to some other girl. You don't actually think he likes you just because he's nice to you, right? That's just how he is, nice to everyone. You'd never guess it just by looking at him, though. Piss off, he's not like you. What the hell does that mean? I know that was an insult. I'm saying you're totally desperate. You fall for any girl who so much as looks at you. Hey, that's not true. What makes you think I'm desperate, huh? Hey, pick up, she texted. The person you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave a message after the beep. Seriously? She actually wants to break things off? I can't have her spreading rumors around the office. It's me, Ari, please pick up. I'll explain everything, okay? I don't even have a place to go, not while Hayes is still pissed at me. What a mess. What are you up to now, sir? Ha, doing my job as a loan shark. I miss you, Heisu. We just saw each other. Be patient until tomorrow. Go ahead. Sir, I have something to report. Bow. Just informed that. I was just informed that your older brother will be returning to Korea soon. The chairman requested your presence at a small family gathering since it's been a year. Has it already been a year? That's funny. Since when did the chairman start caring about all this sentimental garbage? Inviting me kind of defeats the purpose of the dinner, doesn't it? My brother will be too busy glaring at me to eat. Wouldn't you agree, J.I.? Haha. I never realized how much they hated each other. Also, is he going to keep my lighter? Hope his plane crashes. I paid a lot for that thing. Your orders, sir. Tell him I'm dead. Pardon. It's my welcome back gift for my brother. I'm sure he'll be over the moon when he hears the news. Did she block my number or what? She hasn't even been showing up to work. What if she's not home? He looked to the back for a packet of chips. Look who decided to come crawling back. Don't touch me. Ari, I can't believe you slept with another woman while we were dating. Why, you're disgusting. Ari, I swear. I never slept with her while we were together. You actually expect me to believe that? What do you think I am, some kind of fool? It's true that I've been living at her place, only because I have nowhere else to go. But it's also true that I never cheated on you by sleeping with her. And that we've been divorced for a while. Why do you think I took you there even though I knew you'd break up with me if you saw everything? It's because I didn't want to keep anything from you. Ari, don't worry. I didn't come to beg for a second chance. I'm here to apologize, one last time. Believe it or not, I'm not that much of an asshole. Don't drink too much, okay? I know you're a total lightweight. And make sure to eat breakfast when you're hungover, even if you miss your alarm. You'll find someone better, I know it. I'm just a poor, foolish guy with nothing to offer but a complicated past. Liar. He's just a dirty liar. Then she cried. Don't go. Then she hugged him. I said I don't want you to go. You suck. You're such an asshole. Wah! I knew it. And there I was, back in my small, dirty semi-basement unit. As I stooped down to pick up the used condoms from the floor, I found myself wanting to ask my 20-year-old self if she had ever imagined a day like this, cleaning up after Minchio after he slept with another woman in the home we shared. I remembered how I'd promised him forever, back when I had been much more naive and innocent. I held myself together by threads. As I gathered his things, trying to erase every painful trace of him from our home, I couldn't bring myself to throw them away, in the end. Her cell phone is ringing. It's the loan sharks, bet. I guess they're going to bother me at all hours of the day now. Just leave me alone. Let me rest just for today. Once, twice, 10 times. The phone kept vibrating, but the person on the other end didn't hang up, waiting, hoping I'd pick up. Either it was an emergency, Tia BM calling, or their feelings just ran that deep. Oh hi Sue. Sorry. I couldn't wait until tomorrow to hear your voice. You're not busy, right? No. Why are you still awake? I don't think I could ever fall asleep here again after everything that happened. Ha! I didn't realize just how much of a mess it all was. I am sorry you had to see that. And a sick one, too. I should have been looking after you. It's all right. I think what I saw there scared the fever away. Yeah, that would make sense. How are you feeling? I'm all right. Are you sure? Actually, I'm not okay. When I think about everything that happened, I feel like I'm drowning. The semi-basement unit was full of evidence that Mincheol had been there, each piece cutting deeper than the last. My walls had grown tough from withstanding countless attacks from the world, but they crumbled like sand with just one blow from the man I loved. How about this then? Try doing something different. Different? Yeah, for example, have some fun with someone younger, just like your husband did. Can you think of something you've been wanting to do, but never got around to doing it because you dedicated yourself to someone else? I guess there's one thing that comes to mind. Have a good night. Maybe it was something about Tiha's low, reassuring voice, but I rushed outside and ended up buying a pack of cigarettes. What am I, a rebellious teenager? Sigh. It's a little embarrassing that this is the only thing I could think of at my age. I've always been curious about the allure of cigarettes. Mincheol started smoking when he was young, and he smoked a lot, too. When I first met him, I thought he might be some kind of delinquent. Hey, wifey. See? I just tossed a new one away. What, a new one? I only took one puff before putting it out. Come on, say you're proud of me. Why? Because I gave up my cig just for you. Can't have my wifey inhaling all that cigarette smoke, you know? I was young and easily won over by what I thought were acts of thoughtfulness and consideration. Now, after 13 years, he doesn't even think twice about lighting a cigarette in front of me. Sometimes, as I watched the smoke scatter in the frigid winter air, I wondered if the cigarette brought him some kind of comfort, if it allowed the sadness to dissipate along with the smoke. I thought there was a smoking area nearby. Why can't I find it? Maybe I shouldn't have bought these. They're too expensive to throw away, though. I'll just try one. She started smoking a cigarette. Suddenly he comes from behind. Oh, why isn't it lighting up? Maybe there's something wrong with the cigarette. You're doing it wrong. You can come live with me if you have nowhere else to stay. That way you don't ever have to go back there, or see her face again. It was way too easy after all. She was just a 20-something, only now starting to find her footing in the world, young, innocent, and perfect for a little hit of effortless entertainment, but no more than that. I admit, I considered the idea of ditching Heisa for her, but the answer was always no. Would things have been different if Ari had the same depth, the same air of mystery that Heisa did? Would I have been more inclined to finally leave Heisa behind for someone else? Even as I asked myself, I knew something like that would never happen. Maybe this is why they say the bond of marriage is so darn hard to break. Oh well. I guess I'll just hang out here for a few days. That way, Heisa can finally realize that she's taking me for granted. Sure, she'll stew in the anger and betrayal for a while, but the Heisa I know could never actually leave me no matter how many times I hurt her. She'll find a way to love those wounds too. I might sound full of myself, but it's simply the truth. After all, Heisa has already. You are doing it wrong. How did you even know where to find me? You said you were going to the convenience store, and this is the closest one to your place. Oh right, anyway, here, wanna try again? I'll light it for you this time. Strange, I never once smelled cigarette smoke on him. Does this mean you smoke? I don't smoke. Why do you have a lighter then? I borrowed it from a friend. Right. I promise. You're probably laughing at me. I'm over 30, and the only thing I could think of was buying a pack of cigarettes. I mean, men don't like women who smoke, both? No, I wouldn't say that. It's pretty adorable the way you're trying to smoke a cigarette you can't even light. I think I'd still like y'all. No matter how many cigarettes you smoked, I don't think I could dislike anything about you, Farsu, but I might be a bit annoyed. If you're doing this because of him, let me teach you. Put it back in your mouth. MMPH. See? It's not lighting up. Ha. MMPH. Don't laugh. Ah ha ha ha. MMPH. Hey, stop laughing. Here. I'll show you. Put it between your lips. Hold the lighter up to the tip. And inhale. Like this. See, it is easy. You're forbidden from smoking ever again. How come? Why, you look like a delinquent. Just don't do it. Okay. Okay. I've never been much of a smoker anyway. I'll try it the way he did it. Put it between my lips. Hold the lighter to the tip and inhale. My gosh! Why would anyone do something like this to themselves? No more smoking. Huh. I don't want to just toss it. That thing was expensive. No. It's not worth it. You don't have to cling to things that hurt you just because you're scared of throwing them away. Why don't you try something else? Something that's much better than a cigarette? He grabs his hand and attaches it to a wall. That's funny, because I've got a crush on you. I'm being serious. No. That's ridiculous. How could I even entertain a thought like that? Stop it. Don't say something like that, clench. Like I'm some kind of 17-year-old girl crushing on boys with a mysterious past. Does that mean you'd be crushing on me if you were 17? No. Try dating an actual 17-year-old. I can't. Then I'd be dating a minor. I didn't mean it like that. Then, find a 20-year-old. I can't do that either. I like older women. What are you trying to? Ouija, I remember her name from last time. They must be very close, if she's calling him at night all the time, huh? Did your fingers slip again? No. I did that on purpose. I don't want any interruptions while I'm with my crush. In that moment, there was nowhere left to run. Why? Do you have a crush on a person like me? I'd been married to another man, and I could have had a kid with him too. That's okay. If it makes you feel better, people think I sleep around. Well, do you? What do you think? I guess you look like you might play around a bit. That's a shame. Believe it or not, I'm a bit of a hopeless romantic. If that's your type, though, I'll play around as much as you want. Where'd Ouija go? I saw her going outside earlier. Just let her be. Tiha's the only one she'd ever bother to grace with her noble presence. She chased after him for so long, but he never even gave her a chance. Kind of sad, honestly. Right. I was shocked. I mean, he's always given her special treatment. He was just keeping her on the line because she's hot. That's what she gets for playing hard to get with everyone else. That's pretty messed up to say. What's really messed up is someone leading on every single girl he knows. I wouldn't say Tiha led anyone on. I mean, how could anyone resist his looks and personality? You women have no clue how men really think. Obviously, that he's been sleeping around with his entire fan club. That's why you need to go with a guy like me. Shut the hell up. Wanna know why you're not getting any girls? Go take a look in the mirror. It's always the ones who don't have the guts to say anything to his face, mutter. What's gotten into him? Who knows? He's probably just wasted. Hey, it's freezing out here. What are you doing? Trying to call him again? None of your business. Hey, I just feel bad that he's always ignoring you. Still none of your business. Hey. I'm not that clueless, you know. I know exactly why Tiha has been so nice to you. I'm not that clueless, you know. I know exactly why Tasha has been so nice to y'all. Come on, have some self-respect. You know he's not into you. Don't be you have no idea what you're talking about. You're the only one who's being annoying here. Ha! Tasha, you never realize you're pissing off everyone around you, do you? I always knew something was off about him. All that talk about how he doesn't want anyone to be uncomfortable about the age difference. He wasn't trying to be friends with us. He didn't give a damn how we acted around him, because we were nothing to him. The way he acts so nice and considerate, then he looks at you like he wouldn't even blink if you were dead. Wake the hell up, HLA. I know he seems all mature, dark, and handsome. That's exactly how he reels the girls in. He's not any different from all the other guys trying to get in your pants. What's he got on me, besides being a few years older, huh? Are you done embarrassing yourself, dumb? What the hell did you just call me? You're the one who's got a massive crush on someone like Tiha. Like I said, I know why he's so nice to y'all. You have a little brother who's fed up, right? That's why he can't even go to school. Your parents are busting their necks to cover his hospital bills, so you drop by whenever you get the chance, like a good sister. And Tiha just feels bad for you, because he's up too. He even had to miss years of school because he was so, shut your filthy mouth. Did you just slap me? Swish. You little. Ugh, whatever. Forget it. Scratch, scratch. Hitting you would be a waste of energy. You want me to get lost? Fine. Do whatever the hell you want. See if I give. He is smoking. You know, smoking on the streets really isn't a good look. Donkey, I don't see an ashtray here. What? So you'll just have to pick up after yourself. Gah huff. Tiha, get back here. I'm talking to you. Just tell me this. Are you seeing someone? Yeah. I am. It's someone I like very, very much, so I would appreciate it if you'd stop calling me ever again. Hey Sue. I'll let it slide this time. Just promise me you won't ever smoke again, okay? I'll never touch a cigarette again. I promise. I keep thinking about it, but it doesn't make any sense. Stare. What's the matter, Wajong? Okay, so this has been on my mind for a while. What's going on between you and the Rose guy? He filled in for you that one time you were sick, and he's been picking you up from work every single day. Doesn't seem like just acquaintances to me. What if he actually has a crush on you? Maybe he doesn't know you're married. Gasp. Ha ha ha, yeah, maybe. I guess that would make sense, haha. Come on, don't be ridiculous. Of course he doesn't actually have a crush on you. I was just kidding about you two ending up together, because, you don't look like you're in your 30s. But come on, why would a guy like him go for someone your age? He probably has girls lining up for him. Someone like that wouldn't even glance your way, unless you had some deep, profound backstory together. What is this, some kind of movie? Or maybe you saved his life or something. These days, crushes don't just happen. People go for someone on their level, and a guy like him has no reason to fall for a random older woman. Hey Sue. Poke poke. Yeah? Look out the window. He's here to see you, right? He looks like a puppy that just found its owner. You should talk to him. No, I can't just leave in the middle of my shift. Don't worry about it. You always let me take my swing breaks too. Go on, don't keep him waiting. She comes to him. Hi. There. What are you doing here? I was in the area and just wanted to see you. Oh, so you're working? Have you eaten yet? Yeah. I had something for dinner. Guys his age need a lot of fuel to keep going though. Wait here for a minute. Here. I got you a little snack. Candy. Yes. It's not much, but it helps with the hunger pangs. You can have it now if you want. Oh, wait, the gloves, don't try to take them off. I'll just peel it for you. Wajong was right. These days, people go for someone who's on their level. Tiha is a nice guy, that much I know. It's not a crush, it never was. If anything, it's curiosity, or pity, and after everything he saw, he's probably just checking in to make sure I'm okay. So, Heisu, enough with the silly thoughts. That hand. So big and cold. It can't be. Minchiol. What are you, wait. Stop. Stop it. We're not doing this. Not after, no. A dream. What kind of dream was that? Oh gosh. What is wrong with me? What he did that day. It caught me off guard, sure. But that doesn't give me permission to have these dreams about him. Actually, maybe I should have scolded him right then and there for doing something like that in the first place. Are kids these days also bold? He should know better than to treat me like I'm a younger girl his age. Doesn't he realize I'm older than that? Phew. I know it's not his fault. He's a bit naive and less experienced. He is still figuring things out. I guess it's been a while. Maybe a little too long. Minchio and I stopped doing it long before things fell apart. Even the pitiful excuses couldn't hold back the guilt and shame. I was supposed to be mature. A grown-up. I almost preferred the past few nights, haunted by dreams of Minchio leaving me. No. That was a lie. I'd learned that nothing could be worse than the feeling of jolting awake, drenched in sweat and tears. There I was, so distracted by a strange guy who was both bold and naive, that I almost forgot to grieve the shattered remnants of Minchio's affair. Tiha was consuming my thoughts, both day and night. Thank you. Have a good night. Ugh. Can't believe I survived another shift. Time to go home and rest. Maybe I'll even treat myself to a can of beer as a reward. He's back again. Hey Sue. Yeah? That guy, does he pick you up from work every day now? Yeah. I figured it'd be dangerous to walk around alone, with all those red light districts nearby. That's true. Our shift ends pretty late, and I know her route home's kind of dark and sketchy. He's so scared of walking at night. Poor kid. I'll see you tomorrow. All done? Yeah. Yay. Finally. Do you need something? I had a nightmare last night. A really scary one. I'd feel a lot better if I could hold your hand, and not so close. From now on, you need to keep a few steps back. But I like walking right beside you. I said no. Even though I had a nightmare last night? That's why I'm walking with you. I'm not telling you to leave. Even though I'm scared of the dark? I'm still a kid, you know. Just stay back. Okay then. I'll stay a few steps back. But could you at least let me do this? Never mind. You can walk beside me. Here. We can hold hands too. Okay. Feel better now? Yeah. Aren't you a little too old to be spooked by nightmares? Hee hee. Is it just me, or is it freezing right now? Changing the subject isn't going to make me forget you were pouting. You usually never talk about the weather. Darn, you caught me. I know. Actually, I was just wondering why your face got so red all of a sudden. Phew. Home sweet home, I guess. I don't remember it being so darn cold in this country. Makes me want to just head straight to the departure's gate. Since the chairman will probably outlive me by at least 10 years, no worries there. Meaning I should check how my dear little brother's doing, right? Would you like a report, sir? No, not really. The only report I'll ever need is his death report. No need for any before that. Actually, he recently passed away, sir. Huh? Hold on. Did he tell you to say that? Yes, sir. Ha! Didn't realize he became a comedian while I was gone. Of course he's still alive. I could order a dang hit on him, and he'd survive without a scratch. But when he does die, I'm going to make sure he suffers. Anyway, I'm exhausted. The jet lag is killing me. Let's go straight to the hotel. I need a nap. Adentlia Alasian Airlines. Your family home is still open to you, sir. You seriously think I could ever relax in that place? No. Something's missing here. I need someone to warm my side. Come on. Time to get some girls. I'm not in the mood for a nap anymore. You want me to go with you, sir? Obviously. Let's go. Just don't tell the chairman. A pack of cigarettes the owner has no use for, a cheap lighter, and an empty box of adhesive bandages, All things that you could probably find in most homes, but there's something about this place that's wrong somehow. My gut is telling me the woman lost her chance to run a long time ago. Hi there. I didn't realize you were awake, sir. I know. F asterisk asterisk asterisk. He scared me. Fancy seeing you here. I thought he was asleep. I'm surprised you knew I was here, sir. I like to think I'm pretty good at tiptoeing around. They shifted. Pardon. The rose petals. Oh. The rose petals? Seriously? I can't even tell if he's kidding. What are you doing here? I just got word that your brother arrived in Korea. I was trying to decide whether or not to wake you. I see. Guess that explains the disgusting dream I had. But now I'm wondering, was this really so urgent that you had to sneak into my place like a rat? Yes, sir. You seemed highly invested in when your brother would return, so I thought you would prefer to receive the news immediately. I apologize if I was mistaken. No, you made the right call. This is why I gave you the passcode in the first place. I appreciate it, Ji. Keep it up. I've been sleeping in a little over the past few days, mainly because I have no one to cook breakfast for. My spending has also gone down. Of course, that doesn't change the fact that I have a mountain of debt to pay off, but it definitely makes a difference, not having someone constantly asking for cash, for one thing or another. Infidelity cuts deep, but it's not the kind of wound that constantly throbs and aches. Sometimes, I'll even find myself smiling as if nothing ever happened, but then I'll stumble across some reminder that stings so much it brings tears to my eyes. I guess 13 years was more than enough for him to bleed into every little piece of my life. He left a gaping hole when he tore himself away, one even bigger than myself. And now I find myself wondering if I'll ever be whole again, if I can ever forget. If only this gaping wound would scar over, then I'd know it could heal someday. Minchyo, will I spend the rest of my life mourning you? Just how long will it take for me to recover? How long will this? I had a nightmare last night, a really scary one, but could you at least let me hold your hand? Thank you. Have a good day. My spending has gone down lately. Maybe that's why I made such an impulsive purchase, something I never would have considered doing in the past. A teddy bear for a strange boy who's scared of nightmares. You've never heard of this before? Apparently, if you sew a heart onto a baby's doll, it'll come to life and watch over the baby when it sleeps. Oh. Really? That's interesting. Right? I mean, I don't actually believe in that stuff, but I figured I'd make one for a friend who just had a baby. I thought it might help Tiha too, but maybe he's a little too old for teddy bears, not to mention the bear would look tiny compared to him, but still, I think I should give it to him anyway. What's on your mind? Oh, nothing. Are you busy today? You mean right now? I'm all done with work, so I need to go home and sew the heart onto the teddy bear. Strangely enough, I didn't want to turn him down. After all, I did have a lot more free time. I should be free. Can I borrow you for a bit then? Sure. What do you have in mind, wait? What's the helmet for? I'm kidnapping you. Hey, put me down. You're dismissed for the day. I have a date scheduled. Here we are. I've been wanting to bring you here. I come here when I've got too much on my mind. What do you think? The way up to Hase's small apartment brings her just close enough to the moon to catch the perfect view of Seoul's glittering lights. The lights probably swam around her ankles every night as she climbed the steep staircase, there for her to admire with just a turn of her head. But I also know the weight of exhaustion on her shoulders after a long day at work never allowed her to catch even a glimpse of the shining city behind her. I don't think I ever stopped to admire just how beautiful this city is. Is there anything you've been wanting to say? You mean anything at all? Yeah, anything. You can yell as loud as you want. Nobody will hear you up here. Shout and scream until you feel like you can let it go. I think it'll help, whatever it is. Something I've been wanting to say. You're a real piece of work, you know that? You can go and date that other girl if you want. See if I care. I don't ever want to see you again. Don't you come crawling back to me when you realize what you did. I'll never forgive you. Never, ever. Feel a bit better now? Yeah. Wasn't it nice to get that off your chest? Yeah. Is that everything you wanted to say? No. I have just one more. Thank you. Tina. How does she always know exactly what I want to hear? The worst part is she doesn't even realize she's doing it. You can't keep doing this to me, Heisu. You know what I'm thinking about right now? No. What? Something very inappropriate. What do you mean by that? You really want to know? I can give you a detailed description if you want. And no. It's fine. Don't even think about it. I wish you could see how red your face is. That's because I'm cold. Come on. I'll take you home. You can hold on a bit tighter this time. Can't have you falling off. What a strange boy. Your shoulders, so silent and broad, quietly growing into adulthood while carrying the crushing weight of the world. I wanted to be the one you could lean on, like a real adult, but it always ends up the other way around. Chairman BOM isn't exactly the kind of man you dare to disobey. You may occasionally see my son doing things that are difficult to comprehend. I want you to report to me every time this happens. Maybe that's why I found his orders so amusing at first. Here was one of the most powerful men I knew, acting like a controlling father, just like US normal people. Maybe the rich and powerful weren't so perfect after all. So I figured I'd put together some half-assed reports on a spoiled kid's delinquent habits and take home a fat paycheck. It wasn't like I was particularly attached to the job, anyway. Little did I know I wasn't being assigned to some spoiled rich kid. There's something off about Tiha. The things he goes around doing, they're a little too bizarre. Somehow, I just know I'd be making the worst mistake of my life if I actually gave Chairman BOM the reports he wants. Who the hell am I supposed to be working for? I'm getting screwed over either way. They never told me this job would be so damn difficult. Phew. Come on, I need to keep it together. I don't think Tiha knows his father ordered me to keep an eye on him, not if everything's still exactly where I saw it last night. That means I still have some time to think things over. All done. I guess I didn't really do much, but it's actually pretty adorable. He'll probably walk me home after work tomorrow, so I'll give it to him then. I don't want to risk it getting dirty during the day. I hope he'll like it. Seriously? It's been days since I left, and she's not even going to shoot me a text? Honestly, I really didn't think I'd have to wait so long. Sure, she was probably fuming, but not enough to turn her back on me completely. I know her too well for that. She acts obtuse and clueless, but she always worries. Whether I've eaten, how I'm doing, if I'm catching a cold. That's just the way she's always been. I can't keep wearing the same 3 pairs of clothes forever. Ari will probably flip out if I go back home to grab my stuff. She wants me to just buy whatever I need. Seriously? It's like she doesn't even know what saving up means. Why can't she be more like Heisu, patching up old clothes and wearing them for another year? Well, I do need to pick up a couple of things. Not to mention, I'm curious what she's been up to. Maybe I'll swing by home tomorrow. I don't know why his text caught me off guard. I guess I let myself get too used to seeing him every day. That's fine. He's probably just busy with his own life. I'll give him the teddy bear another time. Still, it was a strange feeling getting a text like that from him. I couldn't help but worry that something might have happened,